Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Tour de Force podcast. This is the November edition, and we're going to be talking about advanced reports and alerts. I'm joined once again by Ryan Elliott, our senior application engineer. And this reports is a pretty hot topic. And I hear that because typically when you think about reports and alerts, you think about information. Information, which is data, which is valuable to end users. You've all heard stories about CRM projects and the success rates or the failure rates, and getting data out to people that need it is a key driver in that. So I guess, Ryan, let's just open it up to you. Where do you want to start?
Absolutely. So let's talk about the alerts and notifications and the types of alerts that Tour de Force offers, because I think that's important to notate. There's different options. We have internal alerts, external alerts, and then advanced reports that can be included as attachments. So the alerts and notification type determines where the information is going to go. So an internal alert, for example, is going to be to your internal employees, to your outside sales reps, inside sales reps, sales managers. That includes information that comes over from your ERP through the connectors, such as sales data, open orders, open quotes, and any number of pieces of details that you want to pull in that contains that sales information. It also can contain the CRM details, and you can combine the two. You know, if you wanted to have an alert that goes out to your sales reps that shows them their accounts that are doing well, their accounts that are doing poorly, and all their open opportunities in their territory, you can do that. And that's one of the niceties of the systems. You can combine that information into one alert. The external alerts are really typically things that you would send to an external source, so such as a vendor or a partner or a reseller or something on the outside world that doesn't have access to Tour de Force internally for you. And the nice part about that is they can be filtered. So maybe you want to share with them the open order list or the overdue invoices or the accounts receivable balance so that you can automate that process and provide it out. Those are things that external alerts would be. The advanced reports would also contain information that you can combine. Now, the advanced reports are more typically done on an internal side of the information, but you can use those for external as well. So the advanced reporting, where you've got graphs and charts and some of the other fancy things in those reports, can be done as attachments within those alerts and notifications. Now, the benefit to doing all this, or having the capability of doing all this, is that you're pushing critical information out to your team, critical information out to your vendors or to your customers. You're not having to go digging for information yourself. And that's really the big benefit to your sales reps, is a lot of people consume information differently, and most of the people that are on the road or that are traveling or that need to get something quickly just don't have the time to go and get the information. The benefit to the alerts is that it's provided to you automatically, and you can get access to it very quickly from whatever device you're on.
So that is fantastic. I mean, I think we all experience that in our day to day operations. It sometimes can be a pain to hunt down the information. You know it's there. Much simpler just to have it delivered to me in whatever format that I want. But that then begs the question. So how do I set it up? How difficult is it to get that information out and get it to the people that need it?
That's another great question, and that's something that we do as part of our implementation process. When we go into an implementation, we want to make sure that we're providing information to you and we're helping you set that up. The process to set up the alerts and notifications is pretty simple, and something we go through to be able to provide the information in multiple forms. So we'll help your admin, and in turn we'll do it for you, but we'll help your admin and provide you with ways to create the information that can go out via email, information that can be done through Tour de Force Web that provides you access to details where really in more of a self-help capacity for your outside sales reps or for even external alerts that are going to customers or partners. But if you think about it from an outside sales perspective, a lot of times the information that they want to know about could be a simple phone call. However, if you could eliminate that phone call and eliminate that direct contact, and you have it already on your Tour de Force home screen, web, or you get it through email, you've eliminated extra time it takes to get access to the information. So again, that's self-help. In the format that we can send out to the external folks, like a customer or a vendor or partner, something like that, again, self-help. You're providing them with information that normally they'd have to call you about, but if they know they're going to get an alert from you and it comes out when they have an accounts receivable balance past a certain date, or they got invoices that are overdue, if they got orders that are back ordered or quotes that need to be signed, all those pieces of information can be sent out to that external person, and now they don't have to make a phone call to you to get that information. So that process is something that we pride ourselves on as part of the implementation because we want to make sure that you're getting the most information that you can with the least amount of effort. So what I mean by that, and to kind of summarize what we're talking about, is that during the implementation process, one of the main things that we focus on is user adoption. The biggest user adoption hurdle that we usually find is that they don't have access to information that's important. Well, what we can provide at the beginning of the implementation, especially with our connector and the information we pull from an ERP system, is the details that they want to know about. My accounts that do well, my accounts that are doing poorly, open orders in my territory, quotes created yesterday, invoices that have an overdue balance, accounts receivable balances, opportunities that need followed up on this week. All those pieces can be brought in through the connector, and what you'll find is the reps don't have to do anything to get that information. So let me reiterate, the reps don't have to do anything to get that information. It's an automated process, provides them with information, furthering the user adoption of a CRM system and BI system like Tour de Force using those advanced reports and alerts.
Very nice. Short and sweet podcast this month. What I would conclude with is the information, even though maybe not a 10 or 15 minute podcast, super, super powerful. When you think about this and you think about driving user adoption, give people what they need to do their job, you'll see them use the system. So until next month, we appreciate your time. Thanks for listening.